right, I think I am recording. Happy Friday evening, everyone. I think I'm gonna start recording myself a little bit more and getting my thoughts out. Been nervous about doing this for so long, but it's like, just go ahead, G. So we're gonna call this Bathroom Chronicles in my bathroom where the light is at. But I was thinking today, I've been watching Yada for a while. You know, who is more powerful than you? Who is more beautiful than you? Who is more amazing than you? And the answer to that is no one. You are the most amazing gift that there possibly can be. You are. And just talking and thinking about food and nutrition, and so many of us, for unknown reasons, well, I do know the reasons, because the food has been genetically modified, but we don't even realize that we're not eating food because of nutrition value. No one really cares about the nutrition of the food. The thing that we care about most is the taste. And that's what he was mentioning today. You know, we are so addicted to the flavoring of the food. We're addicted to the way the food look. We're addicted to the coloring of the food. Most of the stuff that we eat has no nutritional value. All we like is taste. So they can actually take the food flavoring and put it on cardboard, and we will eat exactly that. And do you realize that you take this stuff into your body and your body can't break it down? It recognizes as poison, but your mouth, your tongue likes it. But what does your cells think about the food that you have just ingested? This food coloring, this food flavoring, this stuff is making us sick. And not only does it taste good to us, but it releases like a chemical into our brain, and that makes us want more and more and more. Have you ever noticed how you go to McDonald's or fast food restaurant and you eat the food and like 45 minutes you're hungry, 45 minutes later you're hungry again? That's the way the food is genetically modified, to keep us hungry, to never satisfy us, to keep us wanting more and more and more of it. We have to get back to eating food for what it gives us. We have to think about food as our energy. It is our energy. We have to think about food as what keeps us going. Our food is our battery. The food keeps our heart going. The food keeps the mind going. The food keeps the blood pumping. If we're not eating the best foods possible, then at some point, and this is why you see it, we have massive heart attacks going on at the age of 40, because we're not feeding our body. Our blood cells are like our army in our body. The blood cells do exactly what they're ordered to do. So what are you feeding your blood cells? What are you feeding your cells? Are you giving your cells the proper tools that they need for a fight? So if a germ comes in your body and your blood cells are ready to attack it, what are they attacking the disease? What are they attacking the germs with? Cheetos? Or are they attacking that germ with broccoli? They're attacking that germ with sweet potato. They're attacking that germ and that virus with water. You know what I mean? You have to give your army, which are your cells, your immune system, the proper tools in order to fight a battle. We don't give our army the tools needed, and then we wonder why we're sick. Why are we sick? Because we're not giving the body what it needs. We're feeding the body, like I said, Cheetos and Doritos and pop and cookies and candy and Little Debbie snack cake. Like I said before, Little Debbie is not your friend. Little Debbie is not my friend. Little Debbie is no one's friend. Okay? We got to quit giving our body this stuff and expect for our body to do amazing things. Our body can't function on that type of level being suppressed. We're suppressing our own self. We're making our own self sick. We're doing these things. We want to blame everybody else for our own self-destruction. Just because it's in a grocery store don't mean we have to go pick it up and put it in our cart and buy it. Just because it's advertised on TV don't mean that we need to go buy that. Just because kids ask for it don't mean that we need to go buy it. We have to take our health into our own hands. We need to learn how to be proactive and quit being reactive. Something happens to us, we feel sick, then we want to go to the doctor, and the doctor say, take 2 of these and call me in the morning. We don't even ask the doctor what he's giving us. We just trust the doctor. The doctor does what he's been taught to do. So I'm not trying to fault the doctor, but the doctor has been taught to prescribe us medication, because guess what? Everybody have their hands in each other's hand pockets. The insurance company, the pharmacy, and the doctors, they all have their hands in each other's pockets, right? So stop it. And it's amazing. Like, I see people every day doing the same vicious cycle. You wake up in the morning, you eating this crap. Why wouldn't the first thing, okay, so let's just say you eat crap on your lunch and at dinner time, but maybe the first thing that you should put in your body should make the Most High happy, should make your Creator happy. This, we worry about other outside temples. This is our main temple. This is the temple. This is where you're going to commune with the Lord at. And why do you think, or why do we think that the Lord is going to come into a delusional mindset, a body full of sickness, a body full of sugar, body full of processed foods? Yeah, the Lord created so you can come where you want to come, but I'm saying, wouldn't you want your temple to be clean? If you having visitors over, don't you want to present the best thing to your visitors? So likewise with the Lord, don't you want to say, thank you, Lord, for the body that you've given me, and so I'm going to use my body as a reflection and give my body what I need. I understand that food is an addiction, right? Food is an addiction, just like sex can be an addiction, and gambling can be an addiction, and pornography can be an addiction, and likewise, food is just like in the category of drugs. But we all have the power within to change that behavior. We don't have to succumb to the desires of the flesh. We are stronger than our hormones. We are stronger than the flesh. We have the power. We want to give the power away. We want to give the power away to everyone. Keep the power for yourself. And so take care of the body. Take care of the mind. The food that we eat feeds the mind. It helps the brain. So anyway, but I'm going to start doing this more. So it's going to be kind of raw. It's going to be uncut. It's just going to be G. I'm coming. I'm documenting. I'm talking, and even if nobody watched, if I come back on this at some point in life and look back and say, this is where you was at, and to document my own growth. It's not easy, and I'm just being transparent, but you have to look at the bigger picture, and we all fall off. Last week, it was my daughter's prom, and we had people over, and before you know it, I ate fried chicken too, and I had some M&Ms, but it happens. But you just have to make sure that you get right back on track. If you fall down, okay, don't stay down is the point. Don't stay down. You have the power to get back up and to keep moving and to keep on your journey. We only get one chance at this. Live your best life. Live your life to the fullest. Love you. There is no one out here that can love you more than you but you. And unfortunately, I didn't learn this until I was in close to my 40s. I always look for exterior things to make me happy. I wish so much that my husband would just make me happy. I was looking for my husband to be the jokester, and to be the financial advisor, and to be the kiss I was looking for him to be everything. And he's not supposed to be all that. He's supposed to complement my happiness. I have to have my own happiness, and we complement each other. And until you understand the value of self, until you understand, listen, the other day I was, I'm so happy that I'm just kind of rambling here. I'm so happy that I'm going through the sacred woman journey and understanding my own divinity, right? So many times we look for other people to do things for us, and we're not even doing those things for ourselves. We want somebody else to take us out and treat us nice. We want somebody else to buy us flowers. We want someone else to tell us, oh, how amazing you look. We want somebody else to tell us we love you. We want somebody else to do everything for us, but we don't do it for ourselves. Do it for yourself. When you begin to do those things for yourself, the universe, the energy around you will change, and people will see, wow, this queen is really loving herself. Let me meet her where she's at. Or if they don't meet you where you're at, they will fall off, and let them fall off. That means that they are not part of your journey. As people say, you know, they are here for a season or maybe for a reason, whatever that is. If they fall off, let them fall off. During this journey, during a journey of self-healing and self-love, things will begin to change. So the other day, you know, sometimes you have to think about your emotions, and you got to not stay in those emotions. Your emotions can be beneficial, but your emotions can be detrimental to you as well. Because if you stay in a feeling of sadness and grief too long, before you know it, you're depressed and you can't even get out of bed anymore. I've been there before. When that feeling of sadness comes, you can welcome sadness. Hey, sadness, welcome. I appreciate you, but I'm going to let you know that your visit can't be long. You can stay for a couple of hours, but after that, you're going to have to go ahead and depart, right? So the other day, I found myself being sad. Just so much going on. And then before I know it, I'm sad, and I want to start thinking about all the things that I think my husband ain't doing. So let me pick something and let me call him and say, why didn't you check on me today? But guess what, G? Did you check on yourself? Did you check on your energy? Your energy. Did you check on your spirit person? Have you said, self, how you doing today? What can I do to make this day better? Have you talked to self? But yet I want that man who's flesh and blood to be checking on me, and I haven't checked on myself. No, check on yourself first. Then after you check on yourself, then maybe you ask them, why haven't you checked on me? That's fine. But make sure that you are in tune with yourself before you expect for anyone else to do the very things that you have not done for yourself. So, with that being said, I hope everyone have an amazing weekend. And make sure that you're feeding the body, feeding the army the things that they need, so that when it's time for war, that they can help to protect you. Love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Peace out.